In this video, we showcase the new meta of Clash of Clans. What attack strategies are the best players in the world using? We were able to catch some of the live attacks from the ESL Meisterschaft, where we had a masterclass of attack strategies following the update.
Mania here going to look for the third triple for PTP.
Yes, and it is, again, something that we're seeing to shift the meta. The Lightning, but into the Dragons. Interestingly, on 3 single-target Infernos, goes for one of the air defense and the second air defense with the sweepers, and also gets the Eagle. Brilliant calculations by EveMania.
I was sat there looking at that clan castle. I was like, man, I don't really see what he'd want from that. And he just throws it out there for the air defenses and Eagle. I'm very picky. You guys know, I do think he could have dropped that quick slightly lower and done a bit more damage to the cannons. But still, an incredible start there. Massive, massive value for a Dragon Raid. And forwards we go. Wow, this is a good
Royal Champion's ability. Royal Champion's ability very quickly used to get the air defense and protect the Dragons. And although she goes down, it protects the Drags, which is what he wants. And it helps that funnel straight onto the Town Hall. Everything going right at the moment. What a beautiful attack.
So let me get this straight. The Dragons have only just started and all 4 air defenses are down. You've got to be feeling good here.
Yeah, they should get pretty good pathing onto the single-target Infernos. He's using the freeze to try and get through them, waiting to let the singles charge up that little bit before freezing them to get maximum value. Down they go. Beautiful back-end blimp for the final single-target Inferno. Down it goes. There's nothing left for the Dragons, really, with 1 minute and 35. Surely we are looking at a triple.
This is poetry in motion. I'm loving watching it. He's just looked at every single threat. He's got an answer for every single threat. And then the Dragons do the rest. This is super stuff. I certainly don't want to jinx it. If he finds 5 black mines on the way around now, I'm going to be sobbing here. But anything other than that, and it's going to be a 3-star. That is planning at its best. The execution was good. No complaints about it. But that is base identification, base breakdown. Make a plan, and wow, what a plan.
Beautiful, just incredible. After the update, you are seeing the brand new meta for Town Hall 13, the top level players showcasing to you some of the brand new strategies that are available in the game here in the ESL Meisterschaft. EveMania of PTP will bring in their 3rd triple, this one with the Zap Dragons. Incredible stuff, Adam, surrounding the base with how many Dragons are left? 7?
We've got
incredible.
7 still up with a Warden. Wow.
3 Headhunters, the Zap Hog Riders, brand new meta following the update. Where are we going to see the Zaps? Presumably onto the Clan Castle, but there's not a lot of value there. Maybe he goes somewhere else.
Bomb
Maybe the Expo and the Queen.
Isn't terrible, I suppose, but there is an option. I do see what you're saying here. The Eagle's not impossible here. Maxi taking his time. He's in no rush to make this play. And like you said, this is new meta with the Zap Hog attack. And he's done it well. He's cleared all the buildings around the Clan Castle, including the Clan Castle. Softens up some of the buildings with the Quake. Good start.
Yeah, I have to say the one building that he did get, which is significant, is the Grand Warden statue. That does a ton of damage, and if he is sending his heroes into this Town Hall, there's a good chance he can get the Town Hall and extra now that that's down.
Yeah, absolutely. Queen steps forward with that ability. This is a Sui attack. And obviously, we see MCS do some of this stuff very, very well. Let's see what Maxi can bring to the hog table. But whatever happens, I'm in love with the fact that we're seeing this attack in ESL Meisterschaft.
Yeah, it looks like the Hog Riders will be coming from the left-hand side with the Siege Barracks used there. An Ice Golem to start us off. Here comes the wall of Hog Riders, and we will see 3 Headhunters coming through with that Grand Warden's ability, we could think, in order to get the King and Queen. Beautiful placement.
Yeah, waiting, very important on those hogs. And I'd say he couldn't have got it much better. Really strong start there. Clears the 10 o'clock area just to tidy up. And now the main team charging forwards into those scatter shots, but 2 scatter shots, it's a lot of damage, Judo.
It is. The Hog Riders have clumped up towards the top. Headhunters do a good job to help take down the heroes, but with that 1 scatter shot, he really needs to get the Hog Riders there. One of them is there. The Royal Champion steps up, and Eve Maxi is ever so close now to getting this one done. The Royal Champion's ability goes, surely we're looking at another 3-star, Adam.
Yeah, let's not play games here. He's got it. What a hit by Eve Maxi. Nobody wants to jinx. We're both terrified of it. We know it. But we can't call that as anything other. Not just a 3-star, but a clutch hit to win the war. It's a super hit as well. Oh, Maxi, welcome back to Clash of Clans as a player. What a hit. What a win there. And I gotta feel a bit sorry for 11 Original in terms of how well they played. But you've got to say, Maxi, under pressure. I mean, this guy's been away for 6 months and just walks back in and starts winning wars for Tribe Gaming. Tripled every hit. If he carries on that form, 11 Original are going to be lamenting the possibilities that they've missed here. Check is in. Louis on defense. We're going in for a big Sui Lalo on this one. But notice the clone spell. Could we see an Electro?
Potentially, we do have beautiful value by the Royal Champion. We will get a lot of these defenses down with the King and Queen. There's the test balloon. I think we're coming into the center of the base with the Battle Blimp. Sweepers on the other side. He could get immense value. I am surprised we haven't seen it come in a little bit earlier, though, whilst the King and Queen were tanking.
Yeah, interesting. It looked like he wanted to keep his eye on them, make sure that he really got the best that he could with them. But you're right. Could the synergy tanking have helped him a little bit? Look at that freeze. E-drag straight onto the Queen. Zaps her pretty effectively there. Can we get another shot out of the E-drag?
Wow.
Maybe not. But the Loons have done enough. I think he's going to be content with that.
He is going to be very content straight in towards the town hall. Doesn't have anything to activate it, but with the minions quickly down behind, we should be at around about 50% as the balloons get there. Lava Hound pops and actually sets off the town hall. Good recognition with that air defense next to it. It looks good here for Evechek as long as he can get a good tome over the town hall.
Now then, Loons are very split. You're absolutely right. We need that Warden step forwards. Fair enough, he got everything that he needed there. That's okay. Not the dream, but it went okay. Final Hound is in. We're powering into the Wizard Tower. Got to get that quickly. And obviously move on into that scatter shot. Freeze and haste to down. Has he done enough?
Oh, it's a beautiful freeze onto the scattershot and the Wizard Tower. I can't help but think that haste spell is a little bit early. If it was a little bit deeper, he could have got through the scattershot and the Wizard Tower quicker. But with so many balloons, surely we are seeing the 3-star that Tribe Gaming needed. And now 11 Original fall behind. Evechek doing what he needed to do with 1 minute left. What an incredible start and what an incredible finish, Adam.
And I absolutely agree with you there. Very good entry on this one. Lalo was good, but definitely, like you said, just that haste, the tile different. Could have been smoother, but he's done what he needs to do. Evechek again for Tribe. Probably one of the quieter players in Tribe. But man, his stats speak for themselves. It's a 3-star. First one of the stream. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Eve Mudder with the Zap LavaLoon. In come the lightning spells to that clan castle, taking out the enemy queen. Nice start, Adam. Gets pretty good value with that lightning spell.
Yeah, and we love seeing that Quake path away from the clan castle, partly to protect the town hall. We don't want to trigger it. More importantly, why not do some damage to some high hit point structures? And that's exactly what he does there. Mudder delighted with this start, got everything that he wanted. Teslas have popped on his baby dragon. I'm a little bit surprised here. I thought he might have thrown 1 or 2 loons in there. He does now. Could he have got them in slightly earlier if we're being critical? We are critical.
Yeah, well, he definitely could have, couldn't he? He lost a bit of health on the baby dragon, and he also misses the Tesla at the top there, which has a tiny little bit of health. Even a minion, I think, gets that now that it's locked onto the ice golem. And this is where, again, that awareness, he could send that minion in, take it out. Spotter needs to be there, sends in the Royal Champion anyway, so saves onto a minion, granted. But, yeah, this is where the little adjustments really do come in.
That being said, with that champion clearing up top, Queen deep inside on the... I'm going to call it a kill squad because it was the Wrecker. Look how much of this base he's taken out here. It's certainly not a bad start.
It's not a bad start indeed. I was just about to say coming in towards the Eagle Artillery, but the Royal Champion is doing damage onto it. Will not quite get it, but means the balloons will get that down pretty quickly. He's still got 2 freeze and 2 haste for that scatter shot. It looks like it's pretty much nailed on at this point. Eve Mudder really just has to finish things off.
Yeah, it's looking decent already, and then you see the 8 loons he has in the pocket. You just sat there thinking, wow, we've still got the Torm ready for that back-end scatter shot. This is fantastic stuff.
And that's why these are the attacks that are top of the meta. The Lightning LavaLoon very much skyrocketed with the lightning spells to the top of the game. Eve Mudder showing why it is one of the strategies you should be learning, and also why PTP are top of the group, and they are flawless because they can adapt quickly. They can adapt and execute the attacks perfectly, and we see another 3-star attack for PTP. The hybrid it is, the upgraded heroes will make things a little bit easier for him. However, defending King and Queen also level 75.
Absolutely. I think that we talk a lot about the levels of the heroes adding to the offense. They do add a little bit on defense, not as much, we know that. But it can sometimes, you can underestimate it. And obviously we see that sometimes with the zaps that people are throwing on the Queen, not realising that a level 75 Queen with the Warden Tower can survive those zap strategies. So little details like that can play a big key. Muffin has started off with the hybrid. No headhunters on this one. Not much to show, really, from the new update. But again, hybrid, it's still strong. It can still get it done. And this Queen charge with a double wall break, Judo, looks sweet so far.
Oh, it's beautiful. What an incredible start. The funneling was tricky on this one to get the Queen into this narrow area, but he has done it perfectly. I was just about to say, with surprised not to see something for that army camp, sends in 1 archer to do so, and this is a gorgeous start. He will be taking down the scattershot and the eagle, then moving forward, setting up presumably the pathing for the town hall. Yes, the king is over there doing funneling at him.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything looking superb so far. Now, I don't want to jinx anything, and I am aware that the 2 triples we've seen both also started superb and did risk it a little bit later on. Is this going to be the first flawless attack? Who knows what's going to happen? But so far, yeah, I mean, you're ticking this all day. 90 seconds in. Queen has done superb. She's easily going to dispatch off the enemy Queen. She's still got ability. Or he could freeze. He goes for the ability. That way he could save the freeze for that back-end scatter shot.
Oh, he's missed some of the hogs on the Grand Warden's ability with the Town Hall, though I don't think it's the end of the world, because he still does have a lot of miners and hogs, but that could be the first sense of this attack going south. We do have the scatter shot at 6 o'clock, still lots of hog riders, 2 spells left in that of the heal and the freeze, so surely he has enough on this attack.
Now then, big calls to make here with the Royal Champion. You can see down the bottom side those Teslas. Does he try to save the ability as long as possible and clip those Teslas, or will he be forced to use it earlier? And I think the answer is he can do whatever he wants.
Yes.
What a start on this one. You're absolutely right. Warden ability, not perfect, but does it matter?
Well, we talked about as long as you get the start of the attack correct, that's where you can then make a few mistakes. And you've got to say, Muffin did everything right. Beautifully executed to get the Queen into that area. He doesn't even need the Royal Champion's ability, Adam. He is swagging that all day long. A 3-star for PTP means actually all amateurs, as good of a start as it was with their 3-star, they're now a star behind again.